did Limerick, I'm not saying did Limerick really want to win the game, but would Aaron Gillane, Declan Hannon, Gerard Hegarty, and there's one more I'm forgetting. Would they have all, Cian Lynch, like would they have all, they would have all remained on the field if Limerick.
Not the way they were playing though.
Maybe not
like
the way they were.
Championship, would they withdraw them?
Yeah, but surely there's enough kind of. This is going into another conversation here. You'd think maybe there's enough credit in the bank that they would potentially turn it around or have a couple of big plays toward the end. But Kiely actually referenced that after. He said, I'm actually going to read it out here. He said about a pass. He said, can he give them a pass? We sat and chatted there for the last 15 minutes. There's no excuse. There's just no excuse. Had we trained today, I would have expected to get 3 times more out of him. It's just not good enough. It's not acceptable. We know that. They know that. They put their hand up to acknowledge that. It's just disappointing from our perspective. We have 4 weeks now to go and put to our shoulders to the wheel. And by Jesus, we have a lot of improving to do. I just want to get to the part where he talks about the past. He said, if we were fatigued, you'd see it in training, and I've seen the opposite in training. But for whatever reason today, I don't know, it just wasn't there. Now, I'd have to say, how many times in 7 or 8 seasons has it not been there? Very rarely. So do they get a pass on this one? It's not the way we operate. We don't give each other passes. You can't give yourself a pass at this level of sport. If you give yourself a pass, you're expecting to get another one the next day. We know there won't be another pass the next day. It's as simple as that. So, like, even he is not kind of giving them a pass. And even the language he was using about being embarrassed, like it'd been an embarrassing performance. He didn't kind of sugarcoat it really. And he didn't, like what Liam Sheedy did in Nolan Park when the Kilkenny hockey tip in 2009, he didn't take the blame himself either. He kind of laid it back at the players somewhat. And like, I don't know, 12 months ago, after the league final against Kilkenny, Limerick were unbeatable and no one was going to beat them. No one was going to get within an ass's roar of them. 12 months later, not saying they've been written off or anything like that, but there's a tiny seed of doubt. And now Kiely has a stick to beat Limerick with. A team that's going for 6 in a row and 6 in a row in Munster and 5 in a row in Ireland. To me, it's set up absolutely perfect for them to get a massive reaction over the coming months. And they're away in Portugal, I think, this week on a holiday, a training camp. Not a bad place to go to reset the mind and reset the focus, I'd say, as well.
Yeah, and look, we'd still imagine that they're going to be the ones climbing the steps of the Hogan later in the year. I mean, it'd be very quick to write them off, but